How's it going, everyone? This is Cloud Chief, and in today's video I want to talk about the assault mission Azure Ailments. Just for a warning, this assault mission could be considered one of the worst, if not the worst assault mission out of all 50 of them, especially at item level because of just the resistance to status ailments we need to get. So let's dig into this assault. So when you first enter the BCNM, you will actually see a Soul Flare NPC. You want to go ahead and talk to him, and basically you need to get 3 status effects, negative status effects, and then you talk to the NPC. As soon as you get 3 status effects, you will actually unlock the Rune of Release. However, a tricky thing is not just any status effect to work. It has to be a particular status effect, and we will go over them in a second. So the basic strategy is to pull a group of mobs, get them to below 25% HP, so that way their frequency of using TP moves will be at its highest, and then go ahead and feed the mobs TP. Typically I like doing it through Diaga, because that way it's low damage and it's feeding them TP while also just letting them hit me, so that way they're getting TP. Because the more frequent that they're doing, you know, weapon skills to you, the higher chance you have of receiving a status effect, so that way you can go ahead and clear the assault. So as for status effects, you can get Amnesia from Quick Ribs, or Rats as I like to call them. Bio you get from the frogs or pirogos. They will cast the spell Bio on you. Disease, which comes from Foul Breath, which comes from raptors, slow the status effect from either the spiders from Spiderweb, or also the raptors can give it to you from Chomp Rush. Strength down from Awful Eye from Buggards. Attack down from leeches from Acid Mist, and evasion down from the lizards from Infrasonics. So those are all the status effects to be able to talk to the Soul Flare to count. You need to get 3 different status effects and talk to the Soul Flare. Just to note, you don't need all 3 status effects at once. You can receive 1 status effect, kill all the mobs, talk to the Soul Flare NPC, then go get some more mobs, get a second one, talk to him, and then get a third, and that'll work. In terms of recommendations, I personally like either Scholar or Red Mage. The main reason is you can buff yourself pretty strongly, plus also cure yourself, and then also just spam Diaga on the mobs. And also mage jobs are going to have less evasion, therefore the mobs are going to more easily hit you. And I find that it is much easier by using either Red Mage or Scholar, but of course you could use White Mage or Blue Mage or any other jobs. While melee jobs I think seem a little more difficult because you're not going to be able to cure, you can't easily feed the mobs TP without just doing too much damage to kill them, so I prefer personally just to have mage jobs, and then once you have their HP to where you want and you're ready just to spam whatever, just take off all your gear that gives you item level and any evasion, so that way the mobs can more easily hit you while trying to keep phalanx up. And of course having multiple people is going to make it easier, because in theory if you have 3 people, each person only needs to get 1 status effect for you guys to clear. So I have cleared this solo. It's not like impossible, not that of course it is. Every single one of these assaults is soloable. But what I'm saying is it's not a stretch to solo it, but it is still difficult. And don't be surprised if it takes you multiple times to do a solo, because you are just kind of relying on RNG, and it is just a pain. Like I said, it's one of the worst assaults in my opinion. But this about covers it and wraps it up, and I hope this helps everyone so that way you can more easily clear this. Thank you guys for tuning in, thank you for supporting the channel, and may you have success in all you do.